Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Proving Grounds. And today we're going to start a new project. The goal here is diagnosing a system, and I'm going to try to create a batch file for that purpose. First, let's start by going into a system under command prompt, run it as administrator, because some of the scripts I'm going to be using will require that. So now that we're here, for a couple of things, there's definitely a few commands that I use a lot. There's system info here that will get me some detailed information here. Yes, I can get the stuff through to GUI, but the goal here is to be able to get all this into a report for myself, so that way I can get a good view of everything that's being done. So aside from getting detailed information from the system, I may need some more detailed information about the CPU. And for that, we do have some other scripts that we can run. And I'm not going to go into too much detail. I will run it. This is for getting detailed information on the CPU, that sort of thing. And we have other scripts to run. Getting BIOS information, checking the RAM, checking the status of the hard drive. All these things are useful in getting an idea of what the problem may be with the system. So with that, we are going to start with creating a batch file. First part is we're going to go open up good old notepad here. And it's the basics. Echo off. And then we're going to make a directory. And in this case, I'm going to put it in the C drive so that way I can access it. And we'll call it Diagnosis. I believe I spelled it correctly. Now, for the diagnosis portion, we are going to just create an echo. And I basically already rewrote this, so this will speed up the process. We're going to have it echo and write out diagnostic report, and we're going to create a text file in this directory that we just made. And now, I'm going to get a little creative and crazy in here. We're going to append things to this file or add to it. First part will be getting the system information in there. So it's going to look something like this, just for the purpose of speeding it up. You have your echo. It's going to create that report. It's going to do a line, another line with title, another line, and then it's going to generate the information for me. I am going to want a little space between my next couple of headings. So I am going to jump ahead so that way I don't keep us going crazy here, and we'll review what I did. And don't be afraid, don't be scared, here it comes. So this is a general idea of what it's going to look like. Get detailed information from the system. We use system info. After that, we're going to get CPU information, and this breaks down how it's going to be showing. And it's going to write it to the diagnostic report. Same thing. We're checking for RAM specs, BIOS version, firmware on the hard drive, checking the status of the hard drive, and also IP address for the DNS, and MAC address reports. So all this, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to save it as batch test. No, that's not your name. Your name is not batch test. Your name is my son, and I'm not sharing that with the public right now. But I will name the file batch test. And now that we have that there, we're going to also save it as a .bat file. And I'm going to close this out. Now, aside from this, I am also going to open up the File Explorer. Hold on a sec. Where are you? There you are. Under this PC, you see your C drive is pretty basic over here. No tricks. I'm going to run this batch file as administrator, and we'll watch the magic happen. Now we have this folder. And we have the report. And this is what it's going to look like. Good detailed information about the computer, about a lot of the hardware and stuff that's already installed. CPU information. RAM. This is exactly what I need on the regular to get a quick idea of what's going on a system or what I'm dealing with, especially if I'm dealing with different types of makes and models of computers or custom builds. I hope this has been useful to you. I will put some of these scripts up on my blog, The Proving Grounds, and hopefully this is helpful to you. Have a great day.